Hello and welcome back to Level Up Land 2. We are currently on our third time warp cycle. As you can see, I don't have any keys. I'm still early on, so don't have much in terms of spells. Stats are still pretty low, but my growth, well, it's base. It's 800 now. So my primary focus is just going to be collecting Chronofacts. That is my thing that I'm doing before I go into the bases. But yeah, it's nice. We're basically at double the growth speed compared to the first cycle. So I'm really not sure what the best method is of, you know, travelling out to collect Chronofacts, like what the best method of sorting it all out is. Oh, aid, I haven't used that for a while. Let's have a look at Warren's health. So 682, and I'm gonna kill the ball. When I kill the ball, it does take quite a while. 688, right. I mean, the thing is, right, in one regard you could say, well, the best way to get the Chronofacts is to start off by going to the places where you know there's a lot of them together. And that is true in a sense. Anyway, ooh, let's... Aha! Right. That is true in a sense. Oh, I might not make it. Let's hope it charges. Oh dear. Might not make it. Oh, I might do. It's close. Ah. Maybe I shouldn't have healed then, I don't think. Ah, right. Well, hopefully I'll get some decent spells. Right. Yeah, I'll go with that one. Regenerate all. Yeah, that's better. Blake's not getting much, is he? Yeah, so you might think, oh well, it's best to go to the places that have a lot of Chronofacts around them, and that is true in a way. The problem is though, is that if you go there and you die on the way, then the path that leads up to them, or like the area where they are, will naturally have fewer. So if you head in that same direction, you'll be collecting fewer than if you were to just go in a different direction. It's very hard to judge. Right, let's kill this hornet. Get rid of it. Poison you. To graze on the quest. I'm not going to Inferno, it's pointless at this point. Let's put he's like the only one left and I've got no choice. I'll put my encounter rate up. 'Cause I do want to fight enemies. I mean, maybe what I should do is keep my encounter rate low, like on my way to the Quadrifax, and then turn it up when I get there. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, we've got enough at the back. Ah! Nasty, nasty, nasty stuff. Ah, it was a long shot. Need to focus and get this lion down. Right. Right, am I stuck? Right. You're playing with fire. Come on. Oh, this is what happens early time up cycle. Oh, well. Okay. That's the thing, these elves are a real problem. Right, can I just at least kill the ball? Nah, it's not gonna happen. Yeah. Got elves at the back, yeah. It's just a nightmare. Rage. Oh, that's a good heal. Get rid of that one. Let's get rid of some of these. Yeah, okay. Right. See, now the path that leads down there isn't going to have as many because I've already travelled in that direction. But yeah, these early... Oh, no. These early parts of the time warp cycle is when you're going to see less effectiveness of the extra growth because you haven't had the time to build it up yet. Bloody hell at the back. See, this is the thing when you fight these elves. Elves are basically the fairies of Level Up Land 2. If seagulls are the eagles, then elves are the fairies. I didn't really intend it to be that way, but that's the way it seems to be. I'm not gonna... Oh, well... Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. It worked out. Doesn't always... In fact, it rarely works out. It works out 20% of the time, but it did. it is really hard to really figure out what the best method is of chronofact collecting. I think the best solution is to just not worry about it. So something about the again, little technical tidbit I would like to explain. When the damage numbers, as you can see, the numbers that appear above the heads. Now, Game Maker doesn't support text with borders, at least as far as I'm aware. So what I've had to do, and I saw this like on a tutorial somewhere that I thought it was really neat, is that you have to create a separate function. See how so when the damage numbers appear, what you see, oh Whitney, just saved yourself for a little bit. Like, see these numbers that appear, right? If I just made it solid white, then when they overlapped each other, then because like if it didn't have the black border, they would just sort of like blend together, and that wouldn't be good. So I had to sort of add a border. Now, with Game Maker you can't add borders. There's no like function to give text a border. So what you have to do, and I followed a tutorial to check up on this, and it works, is that the number is actually drawn multiple times. It's drawn multiple times in black, like behind, with like some slight offsets, and then it's drawn in white on top of that, so it looks like it's got a border. Neat, huh? Right, well that was that first enemy was the main trouble. Killing this hornet and the squirrel is not going to be an issue. Wow. So you want to go on the left? Come on, Warren. Oh, monolith. Protecting a raccoon. Yeah, see, since I've had a decent run this time, I've already killed quite a few enemies. The stats are a bit higher, so it's making it a bit easier. Is there any point using Holy Strike with Blake? Maybe. If Holy Strike had 100 power, then it would basically be the exact same as a regular attack, but with intelligence, and of course without giving you a spell charge. But with the added freedom of being able to use it whenever you've got your mana charge up. Yeah, that would make it just the same, but with like different stats. So, oh yeah, well he's got more intelligence than he just strength. He's got quite a big boost there. So using spells is especially fruitful for Blake at the moment, as opposed to regular attacks. So him using Holy Strike has actually got an advantage to it. Anyway, archer at the back, that can kill us. I think an archer at the front can kill us, never mind at the back. Well, just have to, well, okay, right, and another one's down. Okay, another long shot so quickly. I can still win if the dice roll in my favour. Right, come on, kill the... Good. Right, okay, Whitney, just outlast it. Just please don't long shot. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a long time. Oh, what are the chances I survive this? Well, 0 as it turns out now. They were very low, and now they're 0. Yeah, more than double what she's got max. Ooh, heal all. Step mine. Step mine's rubbish though, it's got no enchantment, I'm just gonna get rid of it. Pyro strike, poison. Nice, poison. Drain, grind. Yeah, I'm going to equip heal all, it's got much more enchantments. Many more enchantments. Much more enchantments? Many. Then you. I get Holy Strike off and give you poison. Pyro Strike with a bunch of with a few enchantments, or grind. I'll go Pyro Strike. Oh, you've still got space for another one. I'll give you grind then. Get rid of drain. I'll get rid of that Aero Strike and that Holy Strike actually. Get rid of that. You. Get rid of that. Actually, I shall. I'll give you another regenerate. It's a bit of a slower heal, but whatever, I'll take it. I actually wonder if it is worth going through the first base, or if I should just go and click more Carnifex. Because what I'm thinking is that I don't know if I'm thinking, because the thing is with outdoors is that the enemies are easier, but you've got a chance of coming across the ones that you just can't kill, or ones that are going to pose a challenge. So druids, they definitely pose a challenge. Archers, they definitely pose a challenge. Yeah, see, these Carnifex are a bit more spaced out because I've already been down this way. That's the problem. Ideally, you want to be able to go a different route every time. But you can't plan it out so meticulously. You just can't do it. Double poison. Hey, we look at okay, so those two poisons are basically timed perfectly on top of each other. So it was doing 8 at first, and then he's another poison, and now it's saying 16. That's because the second one did 8, and because they were timed like perfectly in sync, the number just comes up and it just says 16 rather than 2 8s. Leprechaun at the back. No. Oh, if that vanished and I could get an Inferno on it. Jeez. That would have been amazing. Oh, can you imagine that? Imagine 777 experience at this point with 800 growth on. Fantastic. But it wasn't to be. Right, I'll poison this thing twice when the hawk's down. I'll poison the boar twice. Right, see, this one isn't quite timed perfectly, so it's like 10, 11, 10, 11, 10, 11. Oh, and Whitney is down. It's alright, I can beat this raven. With just the guys. See, that was a weak poison too. Oh. Inferno. No, not gonna happen. Still, it's strange I've come across two leprechauns so close to each other. There isn't, I've noticed there isn't, in this game there isn't a spell that's, like, powerful but wildly inaccurate for just, like, single targeting the front one. Right, Archer at the back. Probably not going to survive. Just need to keep our fingers crossed it's going to continue to aim for as long as possible. If it starts doing long shots towards the end of the fight, then that's not too bad. Right, get you, Scurry. Good. Right, oh. Poison. I didn't mean to Pyrostrike, I meant to poison. Right, long shot, let's get the poison in. Before you potentially kill Blake. Oh, and it was Warren. Okay. Well, Whitney, you've got no attacking spells apart from Inferno. That's not good. I need to get you like a something like a Chaos or a Death or whatever. Just something other than like I mean, if I get like a Blast spell, then that would be like an Aqua Blast or something. That'd be fine. But yeah, I'm just thinking Joker, Aid, Regenerate. It's not so great. I mean, Regenerate and Aid, they work together because one is focused on Whitney and the other one is focused on the others. So that has like a bit of a wider spread, I guess. Warren doesn't focus. I suppose Aid can focus on Warren a bit. But yeah, we need to get this sorted. Because what, having Inferno as your only aggressive spell? Yeah, it's not ideal. Well, it's charging. Can we kill it before it gets to? Good. I didn't want it to run away, not just for the damage, but just because I want the experience. Anyway, Warren's close to 1,000 health, which I know we're in the middle of a warp cycle right now, but even still, what happened to that middle enemy? I didn't see. Did it just escape instantly? I wasn't paying attention. Whitney, do you have any more spells? No, you don't. Right. Maybe I deleted something I shouldn't have. Oh, Seagull in the middle. If it was at the front. Yeah, I think Seagulls Nah. Thought it would be worth trying. But seagulls, they are very powerful. They're a bit low on health, so if you can take them out as fast as you can, that's good. Right. Didn't think I was going to survive that fight, but I did. Right. Grind is decent, you know. I've always felt the grind isn't it's like a pretty terrible spell, but it's not. It's okay. I mean, if you can get it in early, it's neat. But I think you need to get it in early. Oh, leprechaun at the front. Come on. What's going on with all these leprechauns? There's so many of them. Well, at least had easy things in front, so I can deal with this seagull that was at the back. Archer in the middle. Get through this hornet pretty quickly, that's fine. I don't want to grind now. I want to focus on this archer, I don't want it to get a long shot in. I don't want to inferno. I don't want to heal. In fact, there's no spells I want to do right now. Arrow strike. Right, that worked out. Hey, see, Warren, 1011 health. I wonder what my stats will be like when I warp. I'll leave them. If there are Quantifax left and they're next to a base, it's sort of like I'm not too bothered because it's like I know I'm going to be going there eventually anyway. But of course, the question is when I go there, will I be desperately wanting to keep my... Ah, nice. Very, very nice. Will I be desperately wanting to keep my Quantifax to like preserve them to be able to get through? Anyway, Evoke Nature is not going to do too much because there's only one... Well, it did enough. Megavolt. I'm happy that Inferno went off. I mean, it hasn't saved me. No, I can't outlast... Oh, can I? Can I outlast it? Come on. 1, 2, one more. Ha ha! Oh, that was nice. Saying that though, I've only got like, what, 30 odd chronometers left anyway. But here's a nice cluster. 1, 2, yeah. Right. Joker. Shift, remove, analyze, heal, aquablast, restore, heal. Right, some grinds, restore all, explode. Okay. No enchantments. Chaos with some enchantments. Might go for chaos actually. Step mine. Analyze. Outer essence. Nice. Recover all. Ooh. Recover all. Ah. I'll have to look at what he's got. Right. Okay, well. Save. Attack with you. So. You keep heal all. And poison. Like, let's get rid of the rest of them. You, Whitney. You've got 2 regenerators. Let's put a restore all on. Get Joker off. I'll give you chaos. Oh, Inferno. No, I'll leave you with Inferno. Got some boost enchantments from that as well. Let's get rid of the rest of them, and for you. What? Oh, Outer Essence, yes, of course. Ah, but Heal's got good enchantments. So heal, recover all. Heal or recover all. I'm thinking heal. You've already got Outer Essence, which is a team healing one. That's, well, at least for whilst we're collecting these Chronofacts. Restore all. Let's get rid of a few. I will keep that recover all, and I'll keep that restore actually. Get rid of revive, shift, remove, and Pyro Strike. Okay. Well, I said straight west. Yeah, I'm not going to go on my way to collect the stragglers. Because I want to focus on actually getting to where like a chunk of Chronofacts are. But yeah, Outer Essence is a I mean, thing is, you get spells that are specialised for certain circumstances, at least as part of their their core focus, right? Like things like poison, like they do have a particular circumstance, and chaos can have a good circumstance to it as well. But there are things where it's like labelled, like so death has a labelled circumstance of if the enemy, like depending on how much health the enemy has, and twist is how much health the enemy has, and all that. And the elemental, you know, it's if it's the right element and all that. But the thing is, with Outer Essence and Inner Demon, that make them really stand out in that way, is that you know exactly if you're going to be in that situation or not. Like if I use Death, I don't know for certain if it's going to do enough damage to kill it. I can't know that for certain. But with Outer Essence and Inner Demon, you know for a fact where you are in the world. You know, like, I know for a fact that I am outdoors, so this is going to just as long as I'm outdoors, Outer Essence, it's like, well, I'm going to equip it because I know it's going to work in my favour. Well, I don't like the druid, but I like the fact that it's got two squirrels as well. It's easier to get to, and that Evoke Nature is going to do less. And also Restore All powers up if it works. Poison didn't work either. Right, Restore All, come on. No, it failed. Heal All, good. Outer Essence. Yeah. I keep Mega Vaulting. Oh, so close. Get that. No! I need to get the poisoning. Right. Come on. Come on, Warren. You can do it. Warren saves the day. Again! Against a druid. You're on quite a druid rampage today, Warren. Nice Chaos, just like I'm gonna wipe that squirrel. I used to think it was a squirrel, it might have been a raccoon, but I think it was a squirrel. Like, Chaos, yeah, I'm gonna kill that squirrel. I think it's funny, you know, I like the whole I like to sometimes I think I don't want to say you have to use your imagination, but I mean, look at all these Chronofacts here. This is such a good cluster. But I think it's good to be able to understand things in a non-literal context. Like when someone says, for example, "Oh, turn-based RPGs, what you're all standing in a line waiting for each other to take turns." I think when people say that, it's sort of an indication to me that they take like what they see on the screen as absolute literal fact of the matter. It's like they don't recognise that a lot of it is very abstract. So in the case of like Chaos, for example, I imagine someone saying like, I'm going to use my Chaos spell, and it's like a big gorilla there and a little squirrel, and this person's like aiming this Chaos spell, this really powerful Chaos spell at the gorilla, and then it sort of weaves around and then hits it hits a squirrel, and the squirrel just like is just evaporated, just like instantly, just like an explosion. It's like, well, yeah, see, it's a powerful spell. It's just sometimes it doesn't hit you who you want it to hit, and I think that's quite funny in a way. And I think when the implications of something are funny, I think that's a sign. To me, that's an indication of, well, I don't want to say it's an indication of a good game, but I certainly think it helps. Like, another example that I've used in this game has actually happened to me a couple of times is when I'm fighting a leprechaun and a yeti, and the yeti just, in its absolute rage, instantly turns to the leprechaun, and again, just using your imagination, just grabbing it and then just punching it, and the leprechaun dying, and like loads of gold pouring out. And it's like, oh, thank you for that. You know, you've got to use. Oh no, I meant to use poison. Yeah, so you've got to use, you know, you've got to be able to understand things in more abstract terms to be able to translate it into something more literal. and let's inflict this big metallic cuboid with biological inflictions. When this monolith is down, I'll poison the ball as it grazes on the grass. I do like as well how graze is environment based as well. So, like for example, if you're inside a base and a ball uses graze, nothing happens. But if you use it when you're outside on the grass, it actually gets healed. Squirrel and a hornet, do 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 do. Yeah, so the main... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Right, so we can judge from the damage there that those two... the two that died were wind, and that one is water, because it did 3 times as much damage. Oh. Well, that Inferno would have been nice. Let's get rid of this and poison the druid. Oh, let's get Arch Resistance first. No. Took a risk. Didn't pay off. Right, come on, please. Just no, okay. Yeah, I'm not going to survive this. Oh, Warren. You know, I know what you... Come on, Warren, you've got a good track record for this. But you know what? You didn't win that time. You know, Warren against a soul druid. It's like, right, well, this is where I've been shining. But as it turns out, not really. Anyway, Outer Essence for Warren. I know. What's the champions? What's a Pyro Strike? Remove, extract, heal, hit, pyroblast. You can see how it was very complicated. As you can see, as Blake gets new spells, if you like, you can see like on his list of spells, you can see the things rearranging. Oh, you got poison. Resistance heal all, after resistance. It's 100 on average, it's 140 on average. 40, but a lot of enchantments there. No. I won't. No, we'll get rid of it. I'm being much more liberal, you might have noticed, with getting rid of these spells. Extract, haven't seen one of them for a while. They are quite rare. Should I change Inferno for Pyro Strike? I might. Yeah, come on then. Well, it's got 2 boosts. Well, that's... No, I'll keep it though. I'll keep the spell, I won't get rid of it. Right, okay. So now, yeah, so the main, there's a cluster of Chronofax to the far left, at the top left, and a little bit down and to the right. You know, it's interesting. We always assume, well, we've got an elf here, but that's okay, it's not far back in the queue. Well, probably wasn't a very good idea, but it's funny, we always assume that whatever view we're looking at, on like a game map, that north is up, but there's really, I mean, that's the conventional way. I mean, it is, you know, like in my mind I'm thinking, yeah, north is up, and I made this game, so if I say it's up, then I mean, I suppose that goes down to the whole death of the author thing, or whatever you think about that. But in my mind, it's like, yeah. Actually, no, they did say, didn't they? Like in the introduction cutscene about this place being in the southeast, or it was just. I mean, it doesn't really. I mean, if you were to take the game at the literal word of it, and you don't assume, well, let's check that out. I'm curious now. Story part 1. Right. Yeah, Ian. Right. Okay. Yeah. All signs point that way. There have been several underground bases appearing in the southeast. Yeah, so we are in the southeast, just south of Channel 417 headquarters, and a few miles west from the island they use for level land. So, if we imagine the layout of this world, this is the place that we are at now is relative to all those other places there. So like, so the game, the first game, took place to the east of here. Now, assuming that it is a north-facing direction, that, you know, with the view north pointing upwards, that does make sense, because we've got you know, we've got the, like, this is the southwest, the southeast rather, because that's where the coast is, and west from the island. That means the island's to the east, and that's where there's water. So yeah, it makes sense, and that is how I planned it out in my mind. But to take the game literally at its word, that's not necessarily the case. I mean, it could be that upwards is facing east, and as far as we can see, that water is just like a lake, and the mountain that we see surrounding actually covers like the ocean. You know, it can be interpreted, I'm telling you now, in my mind it isn't, and when I designed it I had it the way, like with north facing up in my mind, but yeah. So anyway, yeah, that's that. Right. So yeah, Warren's almost got like base 1,000, because I'm not far into this warp cycle, and he's already at 900. So that's good, isn't it? It's a sign of my double growth. Leprechaun. Oh, can we get Inferno? Can we get an Inferno one? Or Chaos? Inferno or Chaos? Chaos? Ah. That would have killed the Leprechaun if that had hit the Leprechaun. See, I'm actually taking leprechauns quite seriously now. Whereas before I was just like, oh, there's a leprechaun, probably won't kill it. But now I'm taking a leprechaun and I'm like, ooh, Inferno, what Chaos, ooh. I mean, put it this way. I don't take them too seriously, to the point where I'm choosing my spells based off that. I mean, I suppose you could do that. They give a lot of experience, it might actually be worth taking the risk. And you know, like setting up a bunch of, like if you got the spells, like trying to set up like Infernos and Tornadoes and Chaoses and all that. Oh, you just caught Whitney in at the last moment. Anyway, Evoke Nation might kill Whitney. Yeah. Are we gonna have this? Is it gonna happen again? Are we gonna have Warren? So I don't think we are. No. It's alright. Blake was around to stick around to help for that one. Yeah, but Warren's really got it in for these druids. He's not having any of it. He's like, oh, can't be dealing with this magic user. Seagull at the back, that's not good. Ravage. Kill the seagull? No. Can I get an Out of Essence please, or... Oh. Restore right now. Heal, fine. What do we do with an Out of Essence? Oh, Warren. What are you doing? At least attack. Right. Oh, probably hasn't saved Warren from anything, really. He was just like lingering in that one health for too long. That was close. That was close. Right. Coon Squirrel Ball. The tagline, a total ball, didn't go down too well. As they scurry through the bins, they find all the discarded repair and explore spells. And what's the squirrel one? Rats worked better as an entry-level enemy anyway. Cuteness is not a formidable opponent to make. Yeah, that's interesting. Let's see if I can remember the... Without looking, see if I can remember the different bios of the enemies. At least not if word for word, then like, you know, the gist of it. Right. Okay, legend has it there is a bird somewhere with the power of 1,000 strikes. That bird is not this one. They started to unionize, and Finn was not a fan of it, but who could have expected it? Finn was not a fan, but who could have expected it? And the tagline of Total Ball didn't go down too well. I suppose that's a random little thing I can do. I mean, I'm on my 3rd time up cycle. There's not much more to go over. A lot of it is going to be sort of going through the motions, but I mean, there's still going to be some planning involved and all that. I don't like how spaced out these chronofacts are. I'll try and go back around. As they scurry through the bins. If I don't discard repair and explore spells. Jaguar. It was either Jaguars or Wolves. Expecting a funny story behind their rejection. That's a weird assumption to make. And they kept flying into the fiery cave, disrupting the whole ecosystem. Well, I think it was for some reason they kept flying into the fairy cave, disrupting the whole ecosystem. Yeah, and of course we have 3 hawks. Legend has it there is a bird out there with the power of 1,000 strikes. That bird is not this one. I'm not going to be repeating them all the time. Yeah, that's a cheeky. If I didn't mention that already, I think it is. That's a cheeky reference to when Fran played Level Land 1. He extracted 1,000 strikes from an eagle because he wanted to see how high the cap was. Velociraptor. Back in their day, there was no shield that recharged after every battle. What the kids these days call battery mode is just how things were. Yeah, I'm on a good run. So I've got 116. Yeah, these chronofacts are really spaced out. I don't like this place. Lion. What is it? It's about. Some of the. I forget. It's something like some of the designers thought we were making a platform game. Leon's the name, leap into my game. Yeah, sure, buddy. I don't know if it's some of the. I'm gonna check that. It's like some of the designers or somebody thought we were making. There was a lot of confusion when one of the designers thought they were making a platform game mascot. Leon's the name, leap into my game. He says, "Yeah, sure, buddy." Hornet. Warren's just as surprised as anybody else that he can hit these things with his axe. Nearly. Oh, elf at the back. For the last time, elves versus fairies would not work as a spin-off. Right, kill the elf. Good! Yes! Lovely. The very, very happy chaos. Archer. So like they didn't realise that they were an enemy rather than a contestant. They wouldn't stop attacking the wildlife. And Raven is Channel 417 was sure keen to involve a lot of birds, weren't they? Again, I'm not so confident on the exact wording of them, but you know. this has been a good run. It's been a good warp cycle. Oh, there's a nice chunk around here. Yeah, I'm really unsure about the particular path that I've been taking this warp cycle. Probably not worth poisoning, but whatever. 6969. It's always that time when you just miss off a kind of fact. Sandstorm, I'll keep that. And a demon, I might keep that one. Grind, escape, shift, aquastrike, regenerate. Oh, it's a good regenerate. Poison, pyrotic. Holy blast. Oh, that's decent. It's angelic though, that's annoying. Regenerate all maybe? A demon. No, I'll keep heal. Should I? No, but regenerate all. I'm definitely gonna keep regenerate all. I think I might get rid of that recover all. Oh, no, I'll just equip first. Keeping the you got a good regenerate. Oh yeah, it's better than that one. I've already gone through yours, haven't I? Yeah, that Holy Blast is annoying. I mean, I prefer it to. I'd rather have that than grind, I suppose, but I can't because it's angelic. I'd get rid of one of these. I don't want to get rid of one of these. Right, so much to my dismay, I'm going to have to get rid of that. Yeah, I will get rid of that. Get rid of the freeze, get rid of the shift, get rid of that rage, keep the inner demon. Yeah, because the inner demon's going to be better than the grind when I get inside. I'll probably find something better than that eventually. Poison or grind? Oh, well, poison's... I'll keep poison. Definitely keeping that sandstorm. Keep the poison? Yeah, I'll keep the poison. In fact, I might swap out the Inferno for it. Oh, I think the save option just highlighted. I don't know. Anyway, I'll keep that as it is actually for now. So, I'm going to end this here. So, making good progress. Didn't get any keys, but just picked up on those chronometers. Actually, how are my stats doing? Ah, nice. Very nice. Okay, thank you for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye.